So a couple of case studies here. A top 20 retailer in the U.S. You would put into the big box category. A loyalty program, a rewards program. One of the features of that program is that points expire after a point of time, and this organization wanted to increase redemption to try to drive top and bottom line growth. Piloted a couple of different approaches, started with email and communicated to their consumers, again, you've got points, they're about to expire, come on into the store and use it. Then took a different approach, tried voice messaging. And you can see the results, again, over a control group of incremental spend or incremental redemption. And then they tried a multi-channel approach of email and the voice message. And you can see the results were slightly more than additive. When you touch the consumer in more than one way, the results many times are multiplicative. Another case study, again, a top 20 retailer. This one would fall into the everyday spend category, though the same driver. Reward program, points expire, want to drive the consumer to see more value in those points and bring them into the store, because when they reward points, as this case study shows, for every point or every dollar rewarded, they spent an additional $5. Okay? So this was a pilot to test the value of voice messaging in the early stage. They did it in a control group. And again, even though it was a very small geographic area, this pilot drove $1 million of incremental revenue. So with that success has been rolled out. This particular client has added text messaging to the mix. And we've seen a very, very significant impact with some of the mostly our text messaging has been used by financial services to date. And we see a huge impact when we layer on text messaging to a multi-channel strategy. Reason being, I as a consumer, I'll get hundreds of emails in a day. I get one or two handfuls of text messages. I see a text message, I respond to it. And that's what loyalty programs are all about, getting consumers to respond in some fashion. And if it's one of 100 emails that a consumer is getting in a given day, it's hard to break through. If it's one of 5 or 10 text messages that a consumer gets, it breaks through.